Hello everybody and welcome to today's stream. Today we are continuing on with our playthrough of Horizon Forbidden West. So yeah, let's get right into it here once it actually launches up. Anytime now. Yep, anytime now. Ah, there we go. All right. All right. And we were going after the third AI chunk thing for Gaia, if I remember correctly. We were like right at the entrance to the whatever. Yeah, to Demeter. All right. I believe we read that. Yes, we read that. All right, can't get through there. We go this way. This is where the game crashed last night, so yeah. Hopefully it doesn't do it this time. All right. All right.
With no way out. Great. At least there's a console.
What is this? Difficult beginning. Tella Aquino, personal log of the greenhouse, September 4, 2043. Science is a process of discerning patterns, finding a sense of order amongst the chaos. Never has that been more pertinent than today. Here at the greenhouse, between the construction bots, the strewn wreckage from last night's storm, the howls of protesters who don't even know the nature of our work, amongst all this, we must find method. All week, the verts have been delivering sets of bewildered faces, and I've promised my paymasters that these looks of stunned incredulity hide some of the world's top minds, from which ideas will sprout that can feed a starving world, if we work fast enough. If we knew what it was we were doing, it would not be called research, would it? Albert Einstein. So we strike out from the shores of the known and swim into the deep oceans of the possible, knowing that we must find something before the world drowns. But does the man who is guiding us understand the work we must do? There's no doubt that Ted Farrow is a business savant when it comes to robotic assistance. But does he grasp the science as well as the marketing? No. Very clearly no. He and his board can sense what the world wants from a fashion app, but the choices they make now will determine whether a million starve here or a country falls into the void there. Farrow has grasped the fact that action is necessary. Can he really be a force to save the world? Again, no. All right. Activate holoprojector.
A log.
Just got off the line with U.S. Robot Command. Time's running out. Didn't have the heart to tell Harris that our cure might be worse than the disease. Even if adamantine wreath works, we still have to prove we can curtail the trailing plants efficiently. But Cobble's team is working on it over at Test Station Ivy. He'll come through. He has to.
Adamantine wreath. Another secret project. Well, they made the metal flowers here and the vines, so Maybe I can find a way to destroy them. If I can find Test Station Ivy. How do I get out of here? There we go. Great. These guys again. Whoever they are, they want me dead. I better be careful.
Hey, Patrick, welcome back. Still can't go back the way we came in. Should probably swap to my stealth gear. Alright.
Okay. I could take those soldiers out quietly.
There's a barbarian in the compound. She got past the lookouts. Find her, kill her, and bring her head to the lieutenant.
Understood.
I guess diplomacy's off the table.
Here, everything does.
Okay.
How can any knowledge? There it is.
Movement. There!
Took him long enough to notice.
Yeah, that didn't affect.
Can I get them all? Oh, almost got him. There we go. Stealthy.
And I'll be next.
Yes, you will be. Nice of all of them to stand together in a nice, tightly packed group. Any more guys out here? There are. What do you got? Oh, you do have a helmet. Still use this workbench, though. Ooh. A cryogen crate. Nice. Come on, armor. No. Got a... Oh, got a bow. Berserker Hunter Bow. Berserker Hunter arrows are now available for one of your hunter bows. Fire these arrows at human or machine enemies to build up the Berserker state. Once in this state, they will attack the nearest target regardless of whether they are friend or foe. Wear down the strength of your opponents by making them fight each other. Okay. Targeting hunter arrows are now available for one of your hunter bows. Special arrows can designate a target for overridden machines to attack for a limited time. Oh, they combine with override. Okay. Nice, you hit 60. Good job. There's valuables over there and supplies. Okay. I'll get those in a second. Kind of, what is that? Is that fire? Blaze drum. Okay.
Huh?
I don't know. What was that? It's weird, guy. What could that have been?
Try facing me!
Oh, now he's mad. So full of rage.
Who are you? For the
Ah, I missed.
ancestor!
Really?
Firing!
Really? Fine, game. Slow-mo.
I really wish these people would have talked to me instead of trying to kill me. This courtyard.
Okay. Okay, any other crates around? Doesn't look like it. No, we activated the cutscene. Yay.
I submit. Do as you will.
I didn't want to fight your friends out there. They attacked me.
If by death alone I can atone our trespass.
I'm not gonna kill you, okay? I just want to figure out what's going on. Where did you get that focus?
I am of the chosen people. The Quen. The ancestors left the power of the focus to us alone, the eye that reveals the legacy.
The legacy, huh?
The legacy? The truth. It is in the darkness and the lost places. Among the ancient ashes and the bones of the before that it lies waiting. You know, as a diviner, it is my task to seek it out for the good of my people.
You're looking for data. Maybe we can help each other. What's your name?
Alpha. Second diviner of the Eastern Expedition.
I'm Aloy. Why don't we start again?
It's like, yeah, I'm Aloy, clone of the woman who's the creator of these things you worship, by the way. What? Huh?
I've never heard of the Quen.
Our lands lie across the Great Ocean. We haven't been here before.
So why come now?
Our homeland has been ravaged by freakish weather. Terrible storms and blistering droughts. The crops are failing, the people are starving. When we looked for answers, it was proposed that if we had the courage to cross the ocean to Legacy's landfall, then we might earn the knowledge we need to save our people. But so far, that knowledge has eluded us.
So, your people call this place Legacy's landfall?
No. Landfall is where we arrived. To the west, in the shadows of the sunken city by the broken bridge.
You mean San Francisco?
Yes. You're well versed in the Legacy. It was a place of great importance to our ancestors. We had hoped to learn their secrets there, but so far that door remains closed. Even so, the data we discovered there has led us to this place. It might be our last chance.
To find something that can save your crops and your people.
Yes. If the ancestors will be generous to us once more.
So you said your ancestors left your tribe that focus?
Yes. 13 diviners have possessed this one since it was discovered among the ruins in our homeland. I have their honored names committed to memory.
So you have one, but none of the soldiers out there did.
We each have a role to play. No, it is the diviner's purpose to seek out the legacy, interpret the wisdom of our ancestors for the good of all, and to keep it safe, so that no one but the diviners know how to use a focus. Not even the Imperial family, and certainly not soldiers.
So how many diviners are there?
At Landfall, a small group. Back at home, a few dozen more. That's a guess. Only the overseers know for sure, and I am not of their rank.
So you call data from the ancient past the legacy?
Yes. All that is not lost or forbidden.
What does that mean?
All that we are capable of reading, and that which is permitted.
Okay, I'm not sure I get it. That's fine. So what do you use the data for?
The greatest secrets are the ones that improve the lives of many. How to tend our crops, how to hold floodwaters back, or even cross the ocean.
Technology.
That is what I seek here. Technology that can help my people back home.
Those soldiers, they opened fire on me without warning. Why?
It is the duty of the Quen to seek out the legacy and defend it from the ignorant and envious. Not that you seem ignorant. But back home, other tribes only mean us harm, and we were told the same was true here.
Does that come from your legacy?
The legacy is truth. But we have been known to misinterpret it. I hope time and the wisdom of our ancestors will guide us down the correct path.
Yeah. I hope so too. I'm looking for a place in this facility called Test Station Ivy. Have you found any data that mentions it?
No. But I did find something that looks like a map. But it was unreadable. Lost.
Maybe I can make some sense of it.
There.
There's a lot of files here.
I've been through all of them. Look in the GH facility section. Like I said, a lost file.
You can't see the map? It's okay. Looks like your focus is an early model. The operating system won't be able to read any files created after the mid-2050s. But I could share them with you.
Share them? You can see what is lost and forbidden.
Not lost, not forbidden, just a newer format. There. That's where I need to go.
But you can't get there. We've been here for a week trying to get deeper into the complex. The way has been blocked by rubble.
What about this tunnel? It looks like it unlocks from here.
No. I thought these might be some kind of access controls, but I couldn't read enough data to make them work.
Let's try with my focus, okay?
I believe these consoles were meant to be operated in unison, but I'm not sure.
Security consoles. Okay, what is this? Growing concern. Data corruption partial. We already have moderate but promising results from the Insect Protein Initiative. Ted Farrow, it's a dead end. There are 12 competitors ahead of us on farmed protein. Tala Aquino. Our team is pushing to improve the yield, and once they've... Ted Farrow. No, kill the program, today. The plant gene sequencing stuff is where we've got an edge. But I want every program to link up to the harvester our robotics team is developing. Tala Aquino. You're talking about flushing 6 months of research. Ted Farrow. Our AI tells us the plants you're creating aren't robust enough for auto-harvesting. Tala Aquino. You wanted me to feed starving people, Ted. That research will help. We will feed them from a Pharaoh harvester. This is too sudden. We can't reconfigure everything that quickly. You have to think bigger, Tella. What was it you wrote to the team this morning? One of those quotes you're always throwing around? If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants. Isaac Newton. Well, Newton didn't have the resources we've got, Tala. He couldn't dream of the horizons we can already see. We're the giants now.
Okay, here we go.
Following your lead. The ancestors have shown us the way.
Come on, let's go.
You want me to come with you?
We
It
dropped
took
down
both
the
of us to open up that tunnel, didn't it?
Well, this place is a maze.
According to the map, there should be another exit further in. Just stay close.
Lead the way.
Actually, I was gonna look at that bow that I picked up. What was it? Berserker Hunter Bow. Okay, has advanced arrows, tag arrows, and berserk arrows. Knockdown power overdraw. Why can't I compare it? I would like to compare it in this menu, but apparently you can't do that. For reasons. You can only compare on the buy-sell menu on merchants.
I can't believe you actually got us in. I was dreading having to stay here any longer with those soldiers. The way they slaughtered the barbarians that approached the site. It was like they enjoyed it. Most of my people aren't like that, I promise.
If you say so. Oh, fire gleam. Better stand back.
Okay. Well, that was loud. There has to be a way out of here.
Why can't I scan this? What the heck? What? Why can't I? Oh, okay, that was
in the
weird.
wall?
Code fragment, aberrant code recovered from the greenhouse FAS facility. Function true. Forests were set on fire, but hour by hour, they fell and faded, and the crackling trunks extinguished with a crash, and all was black. The brows of men, by the despairing light, wore an unearthly aspect as by fits. The flashes fell upon them, some lay down, and hid their eyes and wept, and some did rest. Their chins upon their clenched hands, and smiled. And others hurried to and fro, and fed their funeral piles with fuel, and looked up. With mad disquietude on the dull sky, the pall of a past world, and then again. With curses cast them down upon the dust, and gnashed their teeth and howled, the wild birds shrieked, and terrified did flutter on the ground, and flap their useless wings, the wildest brutes. Came tame and tremulous, and vipers crawled, and twinned themselves among the multitude. Hissing, but stingless they were slain for food, and war which for a moment was no more, did glut himself again, a meal was bought, with blood and each sate sullenly apart, gorging himself in gloom, no love was left. Function true. Great. Okay. So, what are we looking for here? I'm assuming we go through here? No?
What's that thing in the wall?
What thing in the wall? What are you talking about? Oh. Wow, that is like well hidden. What the? What? What the? Okay.
Through here. According to the map, the exit should be this way.
Anything on this side? Oh yeah, there is. Okay. Nice. Good pile of stuff.
Must have taken a wrong turn.
No, we didn't. There was a loot chest down there. Loot chest is never a wrong turn.
I'll be glad to get back above ground.
Yeah, it feels like a tomb down here.
Oh, ladder.
That can't be good.
They fly to and from the complex several times a day. Only the ancestors know why.
Well, the ancestors are dead, Elva.
Of course. How else could they be ancestors?
Looks like we have more pressing concerns. Follow my lead.
Before that, though, we have a thing to read. Life in the hothouse. Message log, data corruption partial. She sabotaged the project. You know how many lives could have been lost over an affair? Aquino, we're working to see what data can be recovered in the meantime. Williams, in the meantime, we spent weeks chasing results that have gone nowhere. Kachansky's project could have been the answer. Gordon, can we remember that Dr. Kachansky's libido played a big part in this? Croffy, not that big a part. Not a PC, not helpful, Croffy. Kubrick, can we please concentrate on the plant propagation, not the human reproduction? We know, precisely. It is our job or our responsibility to deliver these crops, which is why I am reassigning Dr. Samuelson to another team. Williams, she sabotaged a project and she's staying? Aquino, and we will all have to make up the time we lost. Gordon, how? We're already working nights and weekends. And Crofi, which has cut down on the levels of infidelity. VC. Not helpful, Crofi. Kino. Charles Darwin, a man who dares to waste 1 hour of time has not discovered the value of life. We hold so much life in our hands, so we'll do whatever we have to do to finish the work. Williams, Albert Einstein. Two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity. Dr. Samuelson has proved that. Surely we can agree she has to go. Aquino, she's staying. That comes all the way from the top. Is that the whole thing? I think it was. Oh no. Kubrick, Pharaoh, of course. Not the kind of fellow to put ethics ahead of results. Aquino, enough, all of you. Your objections are noted. Please do not persist unless you want to take the messaging system offline. Okay, so gotta get past all the enemies. Do I want my stealth gear or my combat gear? What do we gotta deal with? Well, pigeons, apparently. But, let's see.
Machines.
Oh, that's a little
We can
long
fight
way.
them, or try to sneak past. Your call.
Well, you can sneak up on this one, I can easily one-shot it.
Blades around its eye. We're digging tunnels.
Dang it. Of course it auto-looks over here. Come on. Wander on over. Wander on over. Okay. There's, what, 5 total?
Right. Because claws and shredding jaws were enough first.
The ability to tame machines would be dangerous knowledge for the Quen.
Let's see, weapons. Where's that bow? There it is. I'll go with this one. You gonna get him? No? What even is the point of that arrow? Again, what even is the point of that arrow? Wow. It does nothing. Cool. Cool. Great. Good arrow. Yep.
Much better.
Oh, is that a mount? Is that why it's not attacking? Because it's a blasted mount? It is, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, it's a mount. Great. That's doubly annoying because it's now replaced my other mount that I needed for a quest. Cool game. Glad we found that out. So, not technically a useless arrow, or at least I'm not sure yet, because I didn't know that was a mount enemy and not a combat one. Sure. Eh, whatever. I'll keep the other bow in for now. Oh, we need to get up there. How do we... Oh. Oh, is that a duck? It is a duck. Yes. Yeah, duck parts. Alright. Peccaries. Are there more ducks around? Doesn't look like it.
A vent. I think I can pull it open.
I'm right behind you. Maybe we can get through that hatch on the ground. It looks like the one we used at the first station. There's consoles up here too!
But no way to get to them. You stay put. I'll see what I can find. There has to be another way to reach those consoles.
Sealed. Ah, key console. Okay.
I think I can move these things.
Battery storage rack.
There we go. Huh. There's some space back there. Aha. This should help.
Maintenance bypass key. Alright. It's behind this one. It's behind rack number 2.
Supplies. Yeah. If you can hop on top of it, I can get you to those consoles.
Exactly.
This one won't budge. Maybe one of the others.
Okay.
If I can get this thing to Alva, I can get her to those consoles.
Yeah, I
Hold
did.
it there! Let me just... I jumped on top!
Oh, I gotta take it over there? Alright. Well, let's push it.
Hold on.
Oh, wait. Uh-huh.
You still down there?
Yep. Don't worry about it. Just blown up a wall.
Aloy, would you mind warning me next time you decide to, blow up a wall?
I'll, try.
By try, I mean no.
That's good! Jumping over! Made it! I'm at the console. Wait,
My power cell.
there's data here. A lot. But it's blocked. Something's restricting access. If I can't get past it, my mission here is doomed.
Alva, I'll help. If I can, okay? But first we have to get out of here.
Right. We need to open the hatch. Okay, let's see. Okay. I'm unlocking a storage unit. There should be a power cell
I found the
inside.
energy cell.
Then you need to find a way into the generator room.
Okay, I'm on it.
Alright.
Okay. That brought power back to the doors. You can reach me now.
On my way.
Okay. We need to operate both consoles simultaneously to open the hatch.
I'll get to the other console. You stay here.
Ready when you are.
Okay, you ready? On 2. 1, 2.
Commencing adamantine wreath vulnerability test scenario 12C15.
Okay, that's where we need to go.
Magnetic field engaged. Initiating biomass conversion process.
What? No. How do I shut this thing off?
Failsafe exceeded. Test cannot be aborted.
Well, that's bad.
What is this?
That's how the world ended.
Test complete. Adamantine wreath structural integrity uncompromised.
What did we just see?
Alva. Let's meet below. I'm gonna share a file with you, okay?
Test log, I think it's Tuesday the 2nd? Who cares? say this for the end of the world. It's jam-packed with irony. We developed biomass conversion here. Infinite food for infinite machines. And now we're racing against time to find something to give them indigestion. Well, it works. War machines won't be able to eat the wreaths. But can we deploy them in time? God, I hope so.
I don't understand.
Your ancestors? They were wiped out. Your legacy didn't tell you that?
The time of ashes. But most of the data about that is lost, or forbidden.
Well, they created machines that consumed all life. You just saw how. It's a miracle anything survived.
I don't want to know this. This is not why I'm here. I need the wisdom of my ancestors to help save my people, not forbidden knowledge of their sins. I need to find something that helps, something to bring back. The overseers will punish me. Or even worse, people will die. Do you understand? My family. My sister. I left her when she was 14. Already you could see her bones. They will starve.
Alva. Alva. I get it. I do. It's hard to explain, but you and I are working toward the same goal. And if I succeed, your people won't need any data. Things will just... they will get better.
But even if I believe you, my people won't. I need to bring something back.
Okay. Then we'll go to Test Station Ivy. And if I can find a way to kill those vines, then I will have access to the data core. What I need is in there. I'm pretty sure that if I take it, it will unblock access to all the data that this place has. And that will give you something to bring home.
I'm not sure I understand. But every secret makes its own maze. A diviner must persevere. Go on. I'll follow.
We need to keep moving. Test Station Ivy can't be far off.
Oh, I see. That view's only for cutscenes. I see how it is.
Another maze. The road to truth is never a straight line.
Just in here. Aha. Sneaky.
Oh, there has to be an exit somewhere. So the metal flowers, what the data referred to as adamantine wreaths, they were supposed to stop the destruction that caused the time of ashes?
Looks like it. There's something going on.
And this pipe looks like it goes all the way to the surface.
I think we're under the proving grounds. Maybe it connects the rig to the tower.
Best not to linger here long, then. So, I never asked. Are you from around here?
No, I'm not. I spent most of my life in a place far east.
Oh, we've both traveled a long way, then. Cold and damp down here.
This is it.
Okay. What am I looking for? Can't swing our way through. Ah, there's a ladder. Okay. Up we go.
Okay. Let's find a way to get into the proving ground.
Adamantine Wreath, Brain Dream 4. Code fragment, aberrant code recovered from the greenhouse FAS facility. Function true. Then they lifted up their eyes as it grew lighter and beheld each other's aspects, saw and shrieked and died. Even of their mutual hideousness they died, unknowing who he was upon whose brow. Famine had written fiend. The world was void. The populace and the powerful was a lump. Seasonless, herbless, treeless, manless, lifeless. A lump of death, a chaos of hard clay. The rivers, lakes, and ocean all stood still, and nothing stirred within their silent depths. Ships, sailorless, lay rotting on the sea, and their masts fell down piecemeal as they dropped. They slept on the abyss without a surge. The waves were dead, the tides were in their grave. The moon, their mistress, had expired before. The winds were withered in the stagnant air, and the clouds perished. Darkness had no need. Of aid from them, she was the universe. Function true. Alright.
That complex should be test station Ivy.
Well, let's hope it holds the answers we seek. It's so still.
Yeah. Keep your guard up.
I'm gonna put my other outfit on. This feels like a boss arena.
Whoa! We have no
It's one of those machines!
It can turn invisible!
We're gonna have to take it out to get into the test station. You with me?
Okay.
Yes!
Dang it, game.
Amazing. Terrifying, but amazing.
Well, you helped. We should be able to get into test station Ivy now.
Alright.
It's carrying one of the
Too
metal
bad.
flowers. Is that how they've been distributed? Airdrops from these machines?
shouldn't linger here. There might be more machines.
Ah, and we've got ads. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. Don't go away. We'll be right back in a little bit. Alright, and we're back. Anything else out here? No? No, alright.
There has to be some data here on the adamantine wreath we can use.
I trust your focus will see what mine cannot. Oh, that's interesting.
Find something?
The 4th test station. Willow. It looks like it's underwater.
Huh. That might be worth a look sometime.
Alright, what do we got? Feeding the world. Talakino, personal log, the greenhouse, September 15, 2047. Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic, Arthur C. Clarke. You're supposed to understand the trick once it is done, when the curtain pulls back to reveal the mirrors, yet I still have no idea how we achieved this act of scientific conjuring. It's not just the speed with which the projects have come together, or the stability of the results, despite the complexity of the bioengineering. It isn't even the huge variety of crops that can now be made more heat, drought, and disease resistant. It is the simple fact that all these results are tangible. No announcements in scientific journals, no celebrating predictions born from simulations. Our research has become manifest in physical artifacts. Where a dream took root in an abandoned industrial site 4 years ago, now there stands row upon row of automated FAS farming units, each of which can conduct gene manipulation in the field, the actual field. These robots analyze soil composition, light intensity, temperature, wind speed, and 100 other factors. Then, utilizing the gene sequences we created, they can select or construct a plant to produce the best yields for that location. Of course, all of the crops these units create are best harvested by other FAS machines, but when a population is starving, what government is going to quibble about being forced to use our robots to speed things up? Should I be uncomfortable? Watching Ted Farrow's coffers swell with money from the desperate and the starving? Maybe. But I know that it is his belief, money, and drive that has filled the world's empty stomachs. Desperation can only be experienced by the living, and we have given them back their lives. Us, our work, Pharaoh's resources, science's triumph, together we have changed the world. Yeah, great.
I must have faith. I walk with the ancestors. We shall find what we seek. But so much is still hidden from my focus.
This console's still operational.
Oh. Nice. Alright. Is that the only thing we can use? Yes.
Another log.
We're done in every way. The Reeds work, and Cobble came through on a way to destroy them. Downloading a coded key into the deployment shell triggers an enzyme that causes the Reeds to eat themselves from within. But it's too late. The latest projections from U.S. Robot Command have swarm reproduction, outpacing our ability to drop the shells by 375%. Not even close. I guess we deserve this. I deserve it for what I made here. This will be my last log before evacuation.
So all their efforts were in vain. They ran out of time.
At least we have the software module they created. It should get rid of the vines produced by the metal flowers. I need a workbench to load the module onto my spear.
There's one back at our camp. The map showed a path leading back there past the next room.
I can't leave here until I find what I need.
Craft the vine cutter. Oh, aha. Jane Nafisi has resigned. Talakino, personal log, August 2, 2049. Mara Jane's letter is with regret that I resign. I share that regret, Mara Jane. You served as an excellent deputy, but no single person is above the team or the project. I came to create life, not to destroy it. After all we've achieved together, I did not expect such lack of vision. Yes, our research has shifted direction, but biomass conversion is no different than burning wood in a stove. or distilling ethanol from molasses. It is a method to release solar energy that was captured organically. Yes, there are military applications for this technology, but that does not mean there is a logical moral argument against biomass conversion itself. To say so is emotional petulance, plain and simple. Saddest aspect of life right now is that science gathers knowledge faster than society gathers wisdom. Isaac Asimov. For Nafisi to enter her letter with a quotation made it a direct attack. Childish, disappointing, personal. Any sadness I might have had about her departure left me in that moment. I wish her luck with whatever position she is able to find, but the greenhouse will continue on all the stronger now that it is free from such narrow thinking. I'll sum up with another quote, one better suited to the circumstances. Nothing in life is to be feared, it is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more, so that we may fear less. Marie Curie. Yeah, and which of these two people died from self-inflicted radiation poisoning? Oh, that's right, it wasn't Isaac Asimov. Weird.
That must be the 4th testing station we saw on the map.
Looks like it's been flooded for a while.
We're gonna have to swim.
In here. We'll have to climb up.
Right behind you!
Alright.
We can use the line to get down.
Right! Easy! Made it!
Oh, pouch upgrade. Oh, right, because I managed to get a duck. Which pouch is it? Trap pouch. Yeah, sure, fine. Is it maxed? It is maxed. Alright. Yeah, I'm not going to waste resources on that. Alright. Vine cutter complete.
There. Now what?
Now, we get to that data core.
As I was saying, I still can't believe you took on all these soldiers by yourself. But we'd better make haste. After we encountered barbarians, our lieutenant called for reinforcements. They could be here any time.
Right.
Ah, over here.
Let's hope this new module works.
Let me actually...
Power's blooming. Let's see if the software works.
Vines. They're falling apart.
Door's clear now.
The data core looks intact.
Time to bring Demeter home. Demeter? It's time to go home. To Gaia.
The seed of life. That's right.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Demeter subordinate function to original code.
What did you do? I've never seen my focus glitch like that.
I found a special type of data. It's something you can't read. But they kept a tight grip on the data core. But now you should have access to the central server. All of it. Should give you something to bring home.
You were right. Hundreds of archives. Almost all of it relating to agriculture. It would take us years to get through all of this. But we don't have that kind of time. What you said before about... Alba! Hold your fire! By the word of the ancestors, you must stop. Come. Look at who you fired on.
That barbarian killed our soldiers!
Only those who fired blindly. She is no barbarian. She gave me the data we need. Come, look at her. Can't you see? Elizabeth Sobek stands before you. An ancestor reborn.
Diviner! We should bring the ancestor back.
It is we who follow their word, Commander, not the other way around. My apologies, Dr. Sobek. Our people's faith is strong, but there are those who are not as familiar with the legacy as they should be.
You heard the diviner. The data has been found. You two, with me. The rest of you, meet us back at the beach for return to landfall.
I can't talk long. They will have many questions.
So do I. Your people know a lot about the past. And about Sobek, I guess, but they're...
Please, I must know. What you said before about working towards the same goal, how long will it take?
I don't know. A few months?
Then you are my family's best hope. Let nothing get in your way. You have opened my eyes to many things, and for that, I thank you. But now you must go.
Will I see you again?
Soon we return to Legacy's landfall. It might be dangerous for you to go there.
Tell me how to reach it, just in case.
We made landfall on the northeast edge of the sunken city. The currents around the archipelago are vicious, and the only approach is from the south. And it is guarded. Only attempt to go there if you must.
Diviner! What's the delay?
Please, go. If you attempt to stay here any longer, they may want to take you with us, and that won't go well for anyone.
Do as Alpha says. I need to get Demeter back to Gaia anyway. But I might want to head to that tall neck I saw in the forest before I make the trek back. And now I can use the vine cutter on those other metal flowers I found earlier.
Alright. Let's see, map. So now we've got... How do those get marked on the map anyway? Because I've run across a bunch of them. Oh, they get marked like that. Okay. Hopefully these are a little bit better rewarding than the blasted crystals that we blow up. Like, hopefully those are actually worth going after at some point. I might try that one, because I know that one's, like, easy to get to. Not really a problem. I need to find a fire, though, to fast travel. And no, I'm not doing this tall neck, because screw that tall neck. Oh, that's flooded. Okay, that is the flooded test area. Wonder how you get in there. Eh. Oh, whatever. How do I have that shelter on the map? As if I've been there. That's weird. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that campfire.
Bodies are Tanox. Someone managed to take out an entire squad. One thing's for sure. I'm not alone out here.
Actually, before I do that, how far away are those bristlebacks? Not that far. Let's quick save. Whatever. I'm just gonna travel. There are bristlebacks at the site where the quest is anyway. That needs them. Oh, there's a duck! No! Oh well. Fast travel! Alright. Back we go. Actually, since I have so many skill points, let's get our melee damage up higher. 'Cause that's melee damage. What is this? Power attack plus. Power attacks deal more damage. Power attacks deal more damage. Okay. I mean, energize longer, which is fine. Unlock that, which I'm not going to use. Power attack dealing more damage is good. Aerial slash jump off. What is this? Resonator build up. Resonator build up. Melee damage. Okay. Ooh. Glows in quicker. That seems good. Don't care about Resonator build up that much, but more melee damage is good. Critical strikes deal more damage. Okay, what is this? Energize your spear faster. Deal more damage with Resonator Blast, Resonator damage. Resonator damage, Energize duration. Oh, I can't get that. I have to get that side too. Oh no, I have to get this one. Well, let's get some melee skills. Damage with your spear by attacking elemental capsules from your hunter's kit. Oh, attaching elemental capsules from your hunter's kit. Interesting. Increase your awareness of weakened enemies and the duration they are knocked down. Knock down weakened enemies with a power attack. Or an Aura Warrior combo. Hmm. I'll worry about all that stuff later. I'll get in Hunter. Anything relevant? Knockdown shot. So there might be stuff in here. What is this? Valor on impact? Sure. Gain valor when hit by enemies, why not? Does that decrease the time to drink? That's not bad. Low health ranged. Yeah, more valor on impact. May as well grab all this stuff. Special arm guard based on ancient technology to gain a rechargeable, damage-absorbing energy shield. Charges when depleted if valor is still available. Huh. Tempting. Actually, low health defense is pretty solid. Gain weapon stamina faster when you are in the critical health state, below 25%. Craft and deploy drop shields. Actually, that might be good. Valor on impact. I mean, Overshield seems like it might be pretty good. But I don't know how much it, like, if it would be better than just Radial Blast, because Radial Blast is just really, really nice. Right, Spike Trap. What do I have? Oh, Splitting Spike, right? Flying grapple launch, what? Grapple launch from flying mounts. Sure. Got some skill points, why not?
I'm catching snowflakes on my lashes.
Oh hey, we've got loot again.
Looks like you got what you wanted.
Yeah. It's almost time to go after Hephaestus.
Finally. We get to rock and roll. Yeah, at least that's how the old ones said it, I think.
Bet you're used to that focus by now.
Well, I can hit machines in their weak points. I guess that's something. I wish all the other data was as easy to deal with. Now, to be honest, it's hard to understand half of what's on there. And then the other half reminds me, well, this isn't a fight you can win by just waving a hammer. Which is kind of what I do. But hey, that just means I gotta study harder. Now, make myself useful.
Just give it time. Anything happen I should know about?
Zoe asked us to help her bring more plants in here. Not for eating, apparently. Yeah, if you ask me, the place is fine as it is. You know, metal might be plain, but it's sturdy. Nothing wrong with that. Who needs a bunch of vegetation?
I should get going.
Say hi to Gaia for me.
Aloy, is that what I think it is?
Just need to merge it with Gaia, and she'll have enough power to handle Hephaestus.
Good news. So, what can I do for you?
I hope Zoe's not upset I'm distracting you from your training.
Yeah, I don't think you have to worry about that.
What do you mean? What happened?
Before Zoe found a way to fix the land gods, I suggested that when Gaia was fully restored, she could just make new ones.
Well, once we get Hephaestus, that's definitely a possibility.
That's what I said, but I guess there was something about my tone she didn't like. She got pretty raw, said I didn't understand the way her tribe feels about those machines. Which is true, of course, and the last thing I'd ever want to do is dismiss their traditions. But I was trying to look at things differently. More like you know? To see a machine as just a machine.
Yeah, I guess I led you into trouble there, didn't I?
Not your fault. Don't worry.
Did you talk to Zoe after your fight?
I suffered through a few hours of glaring silence. Then she seemed to move on. Sort of. How do people do this? How do I know if the next thing I say won't blow up in my face? What if an apology is not enough next time?
You give her a stuffed animal?
You're the worst. You know that?
What makes you think I know anything about any of this? You're on your own.
Abandoning me again, huh? Well, if she kills me next time, it's on you.
Better get this to Gaia.
You did it, Aloy.
Let's hold off on the ale till it's over and done with.
I'll let Aaron know.
Yep, just step into that desk.
Aloy, you've returned. And you come bearing gifts. Does this mean we'll soon be able to uproot the Zeniths from our lands?
That's what I'm hoping.
Good.
It looked like you were working on something over there.
With Gaia now growing in strength, I've been trying to find a way to heal the land gods, even if some people think I should give up on them.
Already said I was sorry.
Your friend thought it'd be a good idea to replace the land gods with new machines when Gaia recovers.
It wasn't.
The land gods have taken care of our people for generations. They are not some broken toy to be thrown away. Even if they are just machines doing their job, to abandon them in their time of suffering seems cruel.
I'm sure Varl understands that too.
He does now. I had to get pretty mad at him at first, though.
You know I can hear you guys, right?
You ever play that board game Aaron set up?
Strike? I'm the one who gave it to him. I was hoping it'd distract him enough to spare us that ruckus he calls death metal. No such luck.
I should get going.
If you need me, you know where to find me.
Alright, do I have anyone else to talk to?
It's a shuttle. Like the one I blew up at Farzenith's launch facility. Varl seemed pretty interested in space travel. I guess he wanted a keepsake.
Looks like the old ones used their focuses to send all kinds of messages back in the day.
All over the world, too. Anytime they wanted.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd like that.
Need to talk about something else?
Yes, actually. Looks like things between you and Zoe are better now.
I suffered through a few hours of glaring silence. How do people do this? What if an apology?
You give her a stuffed animal.
You're the worst.
What makes you...
A ban?
What?
I have
what?
to get going.
Why?
Don't let me get in.
Why did that reset? That's so weird. Okay.
You busy?
One must never be idle when at war. But there is always time to speak to one's commander.
Oh, that's not really how I see myself.
It is how we see you.
Anything interesting happen while I was away?
I found an acceptable place to practice with my blade.
Oh, and where's that?
Outside, above the base. There's a nest of sunwings that are always up for a fight.
Ever thought of sparring with something that's not trying to kill you?
That would defeat the purpose of the training.
What have you been up to?
Varl has asked to learn the differences between my people's clans, so I've been teaching him Tenakth history. It is heavy with blood and death, but also with honorable deeds and vanquished tyrants. Maybe you'd like to hear about it as well, when our mission is done.
I'd be honored. Anything else you've been looking at with that focus?
Gaia showed me the knowledge you recovered out in the desert. I am no chaplain, but I'd be curious to test if something I read is true.
What is it?
The old ones believed one could hear the great waters, even in the middle of the desert, if you carried the carcass of a water animal with you. They called them seashells.
That sounds... kind of gross. I'll let you get back to your training.
And so will I.
Alright. There's the stairs down. That's the exit. There's the stairs down.
Oh. Aloy. Hey, just wanted to see how you're doing. I'm fine. Because the last time we spoke about Tilda, you got pretty upset, so I... Forget it. Was there anything else? So, have you been going through more of the recordings for my focus? What about studying Hephaestus? Have you been doing that? A little. It's quite different from the subordinate function that escaped Gaia Prime 20 years ago. How so? It's mutating. Changing its own code. At this rate, we'll never capture it. We'll find a way. If you say so. What else can you tell me about Tilda? She liked to talk about her paintings. What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that? She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. When I think back on Earth...
Oh, this is just the same ones that I've already asked. Don't know why they're highlighted again, but okay.
So have you been upstairs at all? Not really. Varl sometimes comes down here to talk. He keeps asking if I'm okay. I thought he only wanted to know about my productivity, but... it's almost like he actually wants to talk to me. Yeah, I think he does. Have you talked with anyone else in the base? I speak with Gaia. She asked me how I'm feeling and my opinion on various topics. I didn't expect that from an AI. That's all thanks to Elizabeth. She believed Gaia had to care, not just follow her programming orders. I know. Independent emotional processing enabled the previous version of Gaia to create you, after all. Yeah. I guess so. So, aside from Varl and Gaia, who else have you been talking to?
Zoe told me how you met after your escape from the Hades Proving Lab. I had no idea you were severely injured. If the Zeniths had killed you, life on Earth would be doomed. My escape would have been for nothing.
But they didn't kill me. And thanks to Varl and Zoe, I was able to recover. You said you and Varl talk sometimes. What about?
He told me about your tribe, the Nora, and the proving ritual you did. I told him if I was born into the tribe, I'd never be able to do the proving.
It does require a lot of physical training, but there are plenty of other roles besides being a hunter.
I don't think I'd be suited for any of them.
Well, I guess it's a good thing you're not a Nora then. That's enough for now.
Good.
Did you know there used to be a rainforest so big the old ones called it the lungs of the planet?
It is good to see you again, Aloy. I see you have recovered Demeter. With the acquisition of Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter, my heuristic processing density has expanded greatly. I should now be able to absorb Hephaestus, and fortunately, we have made progress on a plan to capture it.
I just thought the game locked up there for a bit, but it's okay, it recovered.
With Varl's encouragement, Beta analyzed all available information on Hephaestus. Its expansion has been rampant. It is too large to be beamcast, and the kernel you have been using could never hold it. Therefore, it must be contained in a location with a direct physical connection to me. A place with 2 data cores.
2 cores? Where would we find a place like that?
Gemini.
An abandoned cauldron in the desert west of here. Seismic activity disrupted the original construction. 2 data cores were built as a result.
I know that place. It's near the Desert Clan's capital. We'll have to bring you there by hand.
I have devised a blueprint for a suitable, albeit unwieldy, transport rig. It will require 2 people to carry it to Gemini.
I can help.
Once I am installed on the first core, I will call down Hephaestus on the other, trapping it. I will then initiate the merge. However, in order to construct the rig, I will need considerable help.
Can you build it? I suppose I could, but it's not gonna work. The Zeniths will find you. Minerva won't be able to conceal your location.
That is correct. Absorbing Hephaestus will create a significant power surge, easily detected by anyone capable of noticing.
But what if there were multiple power surges? To fake out the Zeniths? If Erend, Zoe, and Katalo spread out to the other cauldrons and create their own surges, would those conceal the one at Gemini?
Analyzing. Such a tactic might be effective. With Beta's help, we should be able to build a set of handheld pulse generators.
I told you it's not gonna work. I did a test.
Hephaestus has written Alpha clearance out of its access module. You'll never be able to capture it.
Then we need a higher level of clearance.
There is no higher... Ted Farrow's Omega clearance. The one he used to purge the Apollo database and kill the Alphas. But to get it, you would have to find Thebes. The private bunker he retreated to when the world ended, and nobody knows where that is, not even the Zeniths. Their only intel was that it was somewhere in San Francisco.
That might be all I need. Alva, the Quen diviner I met, said her people had set up a base at Landfall. They were searching for data in San Francisco from there. She might be able to help. So I guess I'm headed all the way west. While I'm gone, will you be able to build the rig and the pulse generators?
I'll try.
I'll make sure she has what she needs.
Alva said the Quen have a ferry on the coast that they use to get to the ruins of San Francisco.
Oh, more
That's where I
side
need to
quests.
go. Hey, Gaia. It's me.
Hello, Aloy.
I have managed to unlock
Did you
an
wish to
additional
continue
room
our
near the
discussion?
servers.
Understood. Beta's convinced we won't be able to capture Hephaestus. With that attitude, do you really think she'll be able to build the rig and pulse generators?
It may take some coaxing, but with some assistance, I am confident she will.
I don't get her, Gaia. She's so quick to assume we'll fail. She's nothing like what I thought she'd be. I guess it'll be best if she stays here when we go to Gemini. All this data I've picked up in ancient bunkers and ruins. I guess I never really thought that other people would be looking at it.
Based on my observations, your companions engage quite frequently with this material. Erend has asked on numerous occasions about birthday parties. He appears perplexed by the tradition of serving a sweet confection, as it conflicts with the Oseram tradition of serving sparkling stout ale. He also suggested we host a party for you, as a surprise.
Yeah, no thanks.
That is what I predicted.
Is Katalo getting along with everyone?
Yes, though he prefers to spend most of the time alone. He appears to be collating data on war machine progression and significant battles during the Pharaoh Plague, to aid in the creation of a war map of Operation Enduring Victory. I believe he aims to study the tactics of old world warfare.
I'd be interested in seeing that.
It appears to be a private pastime for him. He has repeatedly declined my offers to assist his research.
So now that you have Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon, how's the biosphere looking?
In the local region, conditions have improved. Superstorms have subsided, water sources have been purified, and soil conditions remediated. These improvements will stave off environmental collapse for a few additional months.
Well, with luck, soon you'll have Hephaestus. Then you'll be able to fix the biosphere for good, right?
Correct. I will be able to design and produce robotic agents to permanently reverse the environmental damage that has accumulated.
There's something I've been wondering. How could Ted Farrow create a clearance level higher than Alpha? Elizabeth made sure he wouldn't interfere with the project.
It is plausible he tasked his own engineers with creating a backdoor to the Zero Dawn system, without Elizabeth's knowledge. My predecessor did not even know of its existence until he activated it to purge the Apollo database. It is, in effect, a blind spot, one that will allow us to subdue Hephaestus. And fortunately, thanks to Beta's information, we know where Omega clearance may be procured.
Right. Somewhere in San Francisco. So our plan to capture Hephaestus. Let's go over it again.
As you wish. Thanks to Beta's test, we now know that Hephaestus will not respond to your Alpha clearance. Which is why you will need to procure Ted Farrow's Omega...
Right. From his personal bunker, Thebes.
While you are gone, I will assist Beta in building the transport rig and pulse generators. When we get to Gemini, I will need to be installed on one of the facility's cores. The second core is for Hephaestus. Using Omega clearance will allow you to trap it.
And then you'll be able to absorb it.
Not quite. You will need to manually remove Hephaestus's malicious code before the merge.
How long will that take?
There are calculations I still must run, but I estimate a few hours.
And during that time, the others will create a distraction for us using the pulse generators, right?
Correct. They will each take position at a cauldron door and fire off their device. The energy surge should mask our activities until the merge is complete.
And then we'll have everything we need to defeat the Zeniths. Sounds like a plan. I found some data in one of the rooms you unlocked. It mentioned that there are still functional seed banks beneath this facility. Why is it there?
My predecessor was tasked with reconstituting the biosphere with primary and secondary plant species. Had everything gone according to plan, humans would have eventually been able to introduce tertiary species, including new crops.
Can we access them now?
Unfortunately, it will have to wait. I require control over the machines in order to access and distribute the preserved seed stock.
And for that we need Hephaestus. It's something to look into later then. So the facility where I recovered Demeter used to be a Pharaoh agricultural research facility. It's where they created the biomass conversion system, but also adamantine wreath. Did Elizabeth know they were working on that?
It is likely she was briefed on other efforts to combat the machine swarm, though her focus was devoted only to Zero Dawn.
That makes sense. But they actually got the wreaths to work. If they've been able to deploy it against the Pharaoh Plague in time...
Using the data you recovered on the project, I ran several simulations and have concluded that it would never have worked. In all scenarios, the Pharaoh war machines would eventually hack and deactivate the wreaths before they could contain the swarm.
So Zero Dawn really was the only solution. There was a lot of data in the greenhouse facility about agriculture. Do you think it'll help the Quen fix their homeland?
I will run a query. Complete. The data contains information about novel crop production methods, which may be beneficial to the tribe in the long term.
But new crops aren't going to save the world, so I guess it's on us.
It is.
So Gemini has 2 data cores. I've never seen a cauldron like that. But you mentioned something about seismic activity?
When my predecessor attempted to build the cauldron, construction was disrupted by a series of earthquakes. The data core had already been built, but the rest of the facility sustained damage. So, she began again. A second core was built. However, when more tremblers occurred, she abandoned the site.
Lucky for us. Are the quakes still happening?
No, though they did also create instabilities in other facilities in the region.
The Zeniths. Gerard, Eric, Tilda, Beta said they were some of the most powerful... I think Elizabeth knew one of them. Tilda. Did she ever mention her to you?
No. Elizabeth often spoke of her work, or told stories of her mother and her childhood. If she knew this Tilda, she did not disclose it with me. What we can conclude from your and Beta's experiences is that the Zeniths are ruthless in pursuit of their goal, to protect life on Earth.
Have you been able to make use of Demeter's functions?
Yes. I was able to mitigate most soil conditions and restore a temporary balance. You should notice less rampant plant growth in the area.
Maybe that'll give Plainsong's fields a chance to recover.
Unfortunately, recovery in that area is unlikely without the assistance of the Utaru's land gods. I have discussed this matter with Zoe. I believe we may have a workaround.
Yeah, I'm helping her out with that. There's something I'm still trying to figure out. Why was Demeter using flying machines to distribute metal flowers?
In its deranged state, Demeter was defending itself against a robotic swarm that would devour all plant life.
It thought the Pharaoh Plague was still happening?
It feared it would come again. As part of its directive of reseeding Earth's vegetation, it sought to protect plant life at all costs. And considering it had 20 years to proliferate, I expect you will continue to find the fruits of its efforts for some time.
That's a good thing I have the code to dissolve the vines, then. I'll be on my way.
I wish you safe travels.
Alright. New main quest, Pharaoh's Tomb.
Ow! Is that his focus thing's trying to kill me?
You did almost drown it in beer.
That's just I hear about you going west.
Turns out we need one last thing before we can grab Hephaestus.
Because it would have been too easy otherwise.
You've been looking at any interesting data?
I asked Gaia to find me something to look at a while back. And she found the mother of all forges. They called it sports. Turns out the old ones spent a lot of time tackling and punching each other for points in one game or another. Are you mixing some solid food and fresh ale? I bet half the claim will be lining up to watch.
How are things with Katalo? You still scared of him?
Oh, she thinks she's funny. Actually, I played strike with him. I had to fill in most of the conversation myself, but I'm still alive.
Glad to hear it. I need to get going.
I think I know the answer, but are you sure you don't need any help? Gaia mentioned this other tribe you found, the Quen. They sound like a nasty bunch.
I can handle them. In the meantime, Varl will help you get ready for what comes next.
Take care of yourself, Aloy.
Alright. We got ads kicking up here pretty quick, so I am going to go outside and save and use this point to reload so as to hopefully avoid a game crash.
Aloy, I hear you're heading to the coast. If you need to resupply en route, I suggest stopping in Fall's Edge.
Yep, there's the ads. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. Don't go away. We'll be right back in a little bit. back. Let us continue, and hopefully we've staved off a game crash. Hopefully.
Aloy, I hear you're heading to the coast. If you need to resupply en route, I suggest stopping in Fall's Edge. It's a lowland clan village southwest of the Grove, in the heart of the jungle.
Got it. Thanks for the advice.
Alright, let's see what this side quest is.
If you keep frowning that hard, you'll get wrinkles.
I just don't get this last part.
Maybe we can look at it together later.
I'm sorry, Aloy. After all the trouble you went through, you have to head west again.
Well, no one said this was gonna be easy.
You sure you don't want any backup dealing with the Quen?
They think I'm Sobek, or something like that. They won't hurt me, but I doubt they'll be so kind to anyone else.
If you say so. Let me know if you need anything before you go.
If I get Omega clearance, and then we grab Hephaestus, we might finally have the advantage over the Zeniths.
Can't wait to see their faces as they stare down a bunch of charging Thunderjaws.
Better them than us, for once. You better not be slacking off on your studies while I'm gone.
And risk Zoe coming after me? I value my life. In fact, I've been reading about Ted Faro. How he destroyed the world and crawled into a hole after killing those who saved it.
He definitely was a piece of work. Well, Beta and Gaia built the rig. Can you get everyone ready for the mission ahead?
Of course.
What is it?
Nothing. It's just that everything's about to change. We'll get Gaia, and she'll help us set things right. No more Zeniths, no more derangement. It'll be a different world. I welcome it, but I wonder how the Nora will react. And the Karja, and well, everyone.
Let's just focus on fixing Gaia for now.
You're right. We've got an angry AI to take down.
I'll be in touch if I need anything.
I'll make sure Beta briefs everyone on the pulse generators.
Good.
Aloy, I hear you're going further west past the Tenakth clanlands.
Do you know anything about the area?
Only hearsay. The Utaru tell stories of an island that lies beyond the western coast. They call it the Isle of Spires. It is said the Old Ones built towers there that touch the sky, so they could live far away from the earth that bore them. As if they didn't want to be reminded that they'd one day return to it.
Sounds like something Ted Faro would do.
Oh, hey, I can advance that. Nice.
Any progress with your plan for the land gods? Is the reboot code ready?
It is. But there is difficult work ahead. Gaia warned me that because the land gods are linked together in a network, the code must be delivered to all of them. Most are in Plainsong, but in recent years, 3 of them wandered off. So, T, and Do.
We have to find them?
No, we know where they are, but they're hard to reach. So, wandered into a lake and sank. Do ventured into a dangerous canyon, and T broke down amidst a herd of machines.
Okay. Tell you what. You go to Plainsong, handle all the land gods there. I'll take care of So, T, and Do. I'll need their locations, plus the reboot code.
I'm sending the data to you now. My people made shrines near where each land god faltered. When you see them, you'll know you're close. And once again, thanks for your help.
We're not gonna let your people starve, Zoe. I promise. How much have you read on Ted Faro?
Enough to wonder how a man who worked so hard to heal the world once could let greed and pride condemn it so easily. For one spirit to diminish in such a way, I'm not sure if I should hate him or pity him.
You and Varl doing okay? Training, I mean.
We're doing fine. Although I admit it'd be nice to take a small break from studying, just the two of us. But then who'd look after Erend?
There's always Katalo.
Leave a loud Oseram with a brooding Tenakth. What could go wrong?
What's everyone been up to?
I've been trying to share some of my meals with Beta. Thought it might help her feel more at home. Maybe even get her to sleep up here instead of in that dark basement. She would not be moved.
I appreciate you trying.
Patience reaps the best harvest. I'm not giving up hope yet.
Well, I should get going. Hopefully I can bring back what we need to capture Hephaestus. After that, I'm gonna need everyone's help.
We'll be ready.
Alright, side quest, man.
Got a minute?
As many as you need.
I have to travel beyond the western coast.
To the ruins, shrouded in fog.
Yes, and I'm looking for a tribe, the Quen. I encountered them once before. They said they came from across the Great Ocean. I was hoping that Tenakth knew more about them.
There were rumors of trespassers in the area, but we thought they were just bandits. Hikaru sent out a patrol or two, but I don't recall them reporting back. We've had more pressing concerns, as you know. I'm sorry. That's all I can tell you.
It's okay. I guess I'll find out soon enough.
There is something I've been meaning to discuss with you. It's personal. If you have a moment to spare.
You said there was something you wanted to talk about?
I've been speaking with Gaia. She mentioned that the Zeniths bind metal with flesh to make themselves stronger. I was wondering if you'd help me do the same.
You want to make yourself a new arm?
Yes. Gaia insists she can help me build such a thing if I can get the necessary data and materials. She believes these things lie in the place where Beta hid from the Zeniths.
Their ancient research lab.
I am not as familiar with old world machinery as you are. I could use your assistance.
It might be dangerous. The Zeniths probably still keep an eye on that place. We were lucky to get out of there alive the first time.
I see.
It sounds like this is worth the risk.
By the 10, we shall see it through.
Found anything interesting during your training?
Gaia told me where to find data on how wars were waged in the old world. I knew the 10 fought against machines, much as we do now, but it seems they were among the last of their kind. Later, machines battled other machines on behalf of greedy leaders, as they vied for lands and spoils. At least the Tenakth have the courage to put their lives on the line when conflicts arise.
There is nobility in that. But maybe we just need fewer conflicts in the first place.
Yes, of course. Hikaru would have it so as well.
What do Tenakth do to relax? You know, to take a break from training?
We play strike. Your Oseram friend, Erend, is surprisingly good at it, although he has yet to beat me. It helps one think strategically, hones the mind for tactics.
Somehow that still sounds like training. I should get going. I've got a long road ahead.
Should you need reinforcements,
I know who to call. I'll call you when I'm near the Zenith lab. We'll get what you need for that new arm of yours.
Thank you, Aloy.
Alright, so I've got a couple of side quests. There's probably more side quests around the map, too. The stairs down.
So this Hephaestus, he's like Gaia's own personal blacksmith. Yeah.
Oh, I can get these now. Right. May as well. Get all of the overrides done.
Act like my uncle Lawrence. Man didn't smile a day in his life and would box your ears if you messed with his boy.
Alright.
So the old ones had cows and sea cows, but they didn't look the same.
Looks like Gaia was able to unlock that door.
Oh.
What was this room for, Gaia?
This was intended as a diagnostic center to monitor
so the
machine
battery
activity
goes.
in the repair bay below. It appears most of the equipment was damaged, likely from Minerva's control of this facility.
Yeah, she did try really hard to keep me out. The vault. I found a locked door behind the vent in the basement. Wonder if that's it.
Easy to read. I've got to be more careful. Jensen almost caught on to my plan while we were going over the diagnostic center specs. I've got nothing against the rest of the team. It's just, I'm sure they've all got family. Oh, aha.
Gotta be more careful.
It's a recording.
Jensen almost caught onto my plan while we were going over the diagnostic center specs.
There we go.
I've got nothing against the rest of the team. It's just... I'm sure they've all got family they're gonna meet up with in Elysium. But me? I couldn't even bury August. There is nothing of him left besides my memories. I won't let those blink out of existence too. The vault's for us, no one else. 11 more weeks before we lock the blueprints. Then the rest will be up to Gaia.
Looks like a power cell could fit here.
Alright.
Why is this door locked now?
Beta requested the use of that room as her personal space. I have locked it at her request.
Okay.
I gotta get the other battery, which is up here. How did that get reclosed? That's weird. Let's go power on this equipment.
Okay. That console has power now. From the looks of this data, Festus has been trying to hack into the repair bay. Okay, doesn't look like it's been able to.
Repair bay log. Okay. Right, fun. So what does that actually get me? Is it just to find out that Hephaestus was trying to hack in? Okay, so that's a seven-digit code, which I don't know if I have the info on yet. In the world? So why can I only zoom in that far? Oh, those are stairs. Okay. Imagine I don't have the data point for this door yet. PM, scanned glyphs, sellable contracts, RCC, relic ruins. A whole bunch of unknown stuff.
The door needs a code. Maybe there's data in the facility that can help.
Yeah, okay, so I haven't gotten the data yet. Oh right, I forgot this goes outside.
Useful for making dyes.
I don't think there's any reason to go to this part of the facility again, but who knows. Is it literally just dead end up here? That's kind of funny.
Wings holding up?
Alright, well, let's save and see what quests we've got. Okay, that's that quest with him. Unsettlement unknown. Missing gear. Oh, right, I have to hack Bristleback site and recover the gear. For that. Falls Edge. I've already been to Falls Edge. Alright. Second verse. Alright, so one is up there. Which I should be able to get to. We'll finish up the second verse. Actually, I'll probably hack a Bristleback out here. maybe, if there are any that are, like, reasonable to get to. Oh, they're fighting.
Uh-oh. Time to engage.
Wait, where are they? Ooh, my melee damage is good now.
Take it apart!
Okay, that robot's completely stuck. Which is pretty funny. Ooh, you got good loot.
Don't underestimate me.
Really? Really? So annoying. What?
Lucky find.
Alright. How close is that? Okay. Right up here.
This must be the shrine of the land below. Let's take a look. Gotta climb up to that land god.
Excuse me. Huh. Another vine thing in the way. Dang it. Aim, jump. Okay.
Looks like there's a path on the other side of this.
Ah.
It might be a way up to that land god. I just have to get rid of these vines first.
Okay, I see how it is. There's metal flowers all over around here.
It looks like this one's been here for a while. I won't be able to install the reboot code with these vines in the way. But there's vines. There's a metal flower. I just have to find it. There, a flower. If I can deactivate it, the land god will be free from the vines. I'll have to find a way up there.
What the I hate this game.
Vines are clearing up. There we go. Should be able to access that cave now. Dreadwing carcass. It must have dropped the flowers and then crashed. Looks like I can climb up the side of the cliff.
Okay, that's still in the way.
Help me get to that metal flower.
Where's the metal flower to the cave down below? That's the question. Is this one for both of them?
I just need to get rid of these vines. That's better. Time to get this code installed. This'll help you get better. One down,
Nope.
2 to go.
That.
Zoe, you there?
Pot's over there.
I'm here, Aloy.
Just planted the reboot code on Doe. He was a bit tangled up, but he's better now.
Good to hear. Doe always returned to the sacred cave at the end of winter, so his festival foretold the coming spring. During those times, I remember clinging to my mother by the hearth, snuggling for warmth, and listening to her sing of the beginnings.
Which is exactly what you're going to give to your people.
I hope so. All right then. I'll head to Plainsong and deliver the code to the land gods there.
Alright. Grab ourselves a crystal. Nice. Ooh, chest. Okay. Yeah, I have a bad feeling that most of the flowers around the map are just gonna be that. Just like a single cave with like a garbage chest in it and maybe a green shine in it. Because that feels like the kind of thing they would do. Okay, so I've never been over there. Oh, there aren't even any, like, campfires nearby. This one, however, is quite easy. Because we can go to there and just drop down. Alright. Sounds like people fighting again. Oh, it's those guys again. Game respawned those dudes pretty quick. Alright. Fast travel. Down to here. We'll go grab the other one.
Two dead Utaru. And a land god shrine. So I guess they were leaving offerings to the land god. It looks like something fried them. Whatever did it might still be around. There's the land god. But I'll have to deal with those machines before I install the reboot code. Acid ammo will make this go quick.
Level 8 Scrounger? Okay. $20 Ravager. That's easy enough. Another 8 Scrounger? It is.
Steady.
Oh. I can sneak up on this one pretty easily. Yep, quite easily. Oh, so easy. Yeah, come over here.
that's all the machines. Time to install this code on that land god.
But before that, we've got so many scrap piles to loot. Oh, that's where those metal cubes come from that I was bartering with. How many scrap piles? Okay.
Uh-oh.
Frickin' bird.
Stormbird. Must have been what killed those Utaru.
Dang. Well, busted a wingtip off though. Hard to hit these things. Okay, that was just... Really? Cool, cool. I'm stuck in the terrain. Love being stuck in the terrain.
I'm not giving up.
So annoying. That's gonna dive. What the? Where did that even go?
installed on that land god. I should install this code on that land god.
Yeah, I got loot first.
Ready for anything now?
Anything else? More wild animals.
Let's try this again. Nice and easy.
Alright.
Another land god dealt with. Hey, Zo?
Aloy, how goes it?
I found T and installed the reboot code.
Fitting then that I feel thankful. T's festival came in winter, when all the grain from the harvest was stored away. It was a season of gratitude, and all the children would receive gifts. The best was my first bow, made of yew, strung by my father.
Well, he definitely taught you how to shoot well.
That he did.
There's one more thing. I found 2 of your people. Stormbird got them. But I took it down.
Oh. I'll make sure someone retrieves their seed pouches, so they may return to the land.
How are things on your end?
Getting there. A few land gods to visit still.
Okay. I'll call you when I'm done with the last one.
Thank you, Aloy.
Alright. Well, the last one... Actually, wasn't there a... Oh, there was. It's up there. Yeah, let's go get that metal flower.
What is that?
What the...
Stop right there! I need help! Give them cover! No!
What? Ambush me, will you? Okay, that's the last one. What's that? Oh, I gotta go all the way around, but... Whatever. Let's go. Cool game.
Time to follow up!
Camera pan speed isn't fast enough. Oh, that's another one of these. Alright. Really? That, wow. Not even like anything good, just some greens. Like, at this level, at the level at which you actually get the ability to remove these, jeez, that should not be giving green coils. Like, even if you did that at the estimated level for... the heck? What? Why am I in combat? What? Oh, hi. Okay, they just miraculously saw me through the world.
Let's end Hakara's rule! Feel that?
Okay, there's the lake.
There. One of the land god shrines. So said this one sank in a nearby lake.
Oh, great. Of course.
I think the land god is underneath that rubble. We better stay away from that snap maw.
It's like getting mad at me. Come on, Snapmaw. Come on, out of the water. Come on. Is it literally incapable of coming out of the water?
God, so I can install the reboot code. Easier?
Okay.
Let's get this code to the land god.
Okay.
This should help me get back on track. That should do it.
Alright, off we go.
That's the last land god. Zoe, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Aloy.
Had to swim a bit, but I gave the reboot code to So.
Ah, good. We used to celebrate So in the fall, at the beginning of the harvest, with wine made from elderflowers. When I was 12, I got tipsy on it and kissed a boy in the sage garden.
How'd that go?
He was so surprised he nearly fell into the mulch. It would be good to see So again, plowing the fields in the afternoon sun. When you can, meet me at Plainsong and we'll send out the reboot signal. I've delivered the code to all the land gods, save one. Only La is left. I'm here with her, just east of the main village.
Okay, I'll get there as soon as I can.
Alright, meet Zoe in Plainsong. And we've got ads. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. Don't go away, we'll be right back in a little bit. All right, and we're back. Alright, gotta get to the campfire. Then we'll go to Plain Song. Excuse me. Keep sliding. Oh, I ran out of distance. All right. All right, going to Plain Song. Yeah. Oh, there's another side quest here. Is that ground level? Is that up above? Oh, it is up above. That's annoying. Looked like it was ground level, but it was not.
Listen to old Timbaugh? No.
Alright, let's go pick up this quest. Oh, there go my frames. Alright.
Careful. Land be kind to you.
You mean those Oseram drunkards? What are they doing there?
Hey, Lloyd. I hear you've been making quite the impression on the clan lands. Saving the desert clan from itself, forcing the commander Takote out of hiding, defending the grove from Regala.
I didn't do it alone.
The humble words of a true warrior.
Is something wrong?
No. Yes. There's this song I want to play, one of my own making, but it's hopeless. I'm just never going to get the sound right.
What makes you say that?
Back in the Clanlands, the Sky Clan built instruments that cast sound to sky and across the mountains. They use long-leg throats to make them bellow with the sound of metal. It's how they communicate between villages. Combining that sound with the Utarus would create a melody unlike anyone's ever heard before. But I won't be hunting for any longlegs anytime soon.
For now, you should try the Metal Weaver again. They might have some new piece you can use.
Right.
This song means a lot to him, doesn't it?
It does, which is why I'm getting him that machine part. It'll be a surprise. The Utaru say that's the best way to receive a gift.
Is there a long leg around here?
As it happens, one has been troubling some villages southwest of here. You be doing me and Plain Song a favor by getting rid of it. Interested?
Maybe. I didn't think the Tenakth cared much about gifts.
When I first moved here, I remember some days were more difficult than others. But I came to embrace the life I found here, and I don't see why I can't help Corey do the same.
He's lucky to have you. Tell me more about this long leg.
It's a particularly nasty one. Looks different, too. Tainted, like the lands around here. It protects a group of machines that overran a small outpost southwest of Plain Song. Its call is easy enough to track, but if it spots us, it'll call reinforcements faster than you can draw your bow. Take it out with the rest of those machines, though. Plainsong has one less problem to deal with, and Corey gets to play his melody. Victory for all.
If I make my way down there, I'd like to help.
I appreciate that. I'll head southwest and see if I can pick up a trail.
All right.
The chorus has decreed.
Aloy, I thought that was you. Can I help?
Hello.
All right, let's go meet Zoe. Really, game?
Better shake off this wet.
It's mayhem out there, Huntress. Be on your guard.
What is she doing to Locke?
Aloy,
Zoe's
you made it. All of the land gods have been updated. Now to send out the reboot signal. Told me this would happen. To all of them. Do, T, So, and the rest. She called it a reboot sequence. But I didn't think it would be so beautiful. Soon the land gods will return to tilling the soil as they once did.
Zoe, the chorus wants a word.
Of course they do.
Do you want me to come?
No need. I'll just tell them that our lands will soon bloom again. Who are they to argue? Find me later. And I'll tell you how it went.
Good luck.
Huh. All right, got that done. Where is our buddy? Oh, we need to help out up there. Quests, side quests. What was lost? All right. I need to know, but yeah, I'll fast travel there with a pack. Why not? Gotta remember where I buy those from,
That's where
but
the Zenith Lab is. Kotalo thinks he can find what he needs to build himself a new arm in there. I should try contacting him. Let him know I'm here. Hey, Kotalo? I'm at the Zenith Lab. Ready to come over?
I'm on my way. Aloy, I appreciate you meeting me here.
I'm happy to help. Did Gaia mention where exactly in the Zenith Lab we'd find what you need?
She mentioned the chamber where you found Beta, and the database that lies within. She said it'll help us find the knowledge and components I require to build a new arm.
At least we know where to look. We will have to be quick about it, in case the Zeniths are watching.
Understood.
Gonna just climb us up there, or?
The lab's up this way. You okay?
I got this.
Machines. They're scrapping the specters for parts.
Should we dispose of them?
Or we can sneak past them.
Your choice.
Machines resistant to fire.
Oh, we've got crab.
Battle it is.
One hand, two hands, still die!
Dang it, game. Shield arm. There we go.
Entrance to the lab is by that tunnel. Come on.
Oh, right. I always forget there's a stalker dart gun out here. Where's the cage? Nice.
Get this from my stash when I need it.
Oh, more stuff. Alright, so we got loot out of the crate. Let's get down in here.
The anime did this?
Hard to believe, but yeah.
The storage room.
Enemies up ahead.
Back to battle, Aloy!
There it goes!
Hit it there again! Metal on metal!
We better get a move on. The room we found Beta in is up ahead.
Lead the way.
Got it.
Victory. Let us seek the next.
Don't know why it stopped tracking. Whatever.
Is that it down there?
Yep, we better make our way down there. We're here. Now we just need to find a way to access the database Guy was talking about.
Don't think we're... Varl mentioned you found Beta in one of those pods. I would hate to be locked up inside such a thing. There's barely room to breathe.
Here? Ah, access point.
I think I found what we're looking for.
Let's hope it holds the answers we seek.
I'll download the database to your Focus, so you can search through it later.
What about the components?
They should be somewhere on the... Spectres!
Fight with honor!
Oh, multiples. Great.
Don't get in the way of our mission. Take them down! You were well trained.
Down it goes!
Ooh, that was a big hit.
And a one-armed man. And we're
Wow, Neely does surprisingly a lot to that thing. Cool. Put me where I wanted to be. How did you not set off the explosives? There we go.
I am a weapon!
The Zeniths might send reinforcements. We need to finish up and get out of here. The components should be somewhere on the second floor.
I'm right behind you.
Okay, up we go.
We need to search the entire floor.
I'll keep a lookout. Don't want any more surprises.
Good idea. A vent. Might be a way out of this room. Please tell me the components are in there.
Vent? Where? What vent? Oh, up there. Can I get up here? No. Okay. Let me up. Up we go.
Components have to be here somewhere. I should go back and give these to Kotalo.
Alright, nothing else. Oh, aha, the way out. That. What the? I think he came.
You found the components?
See for yourself.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
Something wrong?
I was just thinking about what it will be like after I build the arm. Will I feel different? Whole again? Idle thoughts. They can wait until we're back at base.
You go on ahead. I might want to take one more look around, in case there's anything useful.
Very well. I look forward to putting what we found to good use. Walk with the 10.
Alright. Let's get out of here. Yeah, let's just go down to the fire. Where is it?
Here I come!
Oh, there it is. And back to the base.
You're back. Good. Before we talk, I wanted to give you this. For helping me heal the land gods. Plainsong is in your debt.
Thank you, Zoe.
You deserve much more for all you've done. May the land always bloom in your steps.
And yours? How'd it go with the chorus after we fixed the land gods?
They were shocked when I told them that our lands would soon be on the mend. I thought Fane's eyes would pop out of his head. But of course they had no choice but to take it as good news, even if it meant all their preaching about meekly accepting our doom was exposed as rot. To be honest, I found the conversation to be highly enjoyable.
I'm glad. You deserve it. They're lucky that you never gave up on saving them. I assume you've been looking into Demeter now that Gaia's merged with it?
Yes. It's been humbling. To know that the seeds I carry in this pouch came in turn from the seeds saved for Demeter in the old world. It gives me hope that the cycle of life will prevail now, just as it did before.
I should go.
Farewell, Aloy.
Alright, what did we actually get? Utara Warden. Is that armor? That must be armor. Oh yeah. Silent Strike gain, Silent Strike plus, Silent Strike heals smoke bomb capacity. Okay, that's not bad. It's all melee stealth stuff, which is okay. I need to go to the craft table though for it. But before we do that, let's talk to our buddy. Hey there, Katalo.
Braving the wilds as reckless as ever, are we?
Me? Never. How's it going with the arm?
It is nearly complete, but I'm still adjusting the fittings. Soon, I must test it.
Looking forward to it.
Alright.
You probably want to get back to training.
Be safe.
Okay, let's go to the craft table, see what it takes to upgrade this armor, and what does it do? Alright, outfit. Taru Warden. Oh, I need a Tide Ripper tail fin. No, I already used that. The one I had. I actually almost have everything for this. It's like pretty decent elemental defenses, at least against Purge Water, Acid, and Plasma, which is like fine. Get 2 plus 2 to smoke bomb capacity. And Silent Strike heal and Silent Strike. I wish its melee armor was better. Like its melee and impact defenses were better. Because it's still not like still don't have anything that has better melee defense. Well, I guess it does have better, like, range defense than the Carja Shadow does. It's really trying to get the Atara Hardweave up, though, because it's... I think the Hardweave might be better. At least for what I'm doing, anyway. Just this blasted thing takes Frostclaw sack webbing, which is so stupid hard to get. Ugh. This has like way better elemental defenses, but its melee defenses are kind of awful. Its elemental defenses, the Taro Hardweave elemental stuff is like really good though. Because Frost and Purge Water are like the ones I least worry about. Fire Shock and Acid are actually the nastiest. But yeah. That's what I would like to max out, but at least for now. I still haven't gotten any, like, orange armor sets, armor pieces yet.
So the old...
Alright, where is the exit?
painted their faces with something called makeup. Like the card shape.
Oh, it's the other one.
Why? Yeah, it beats me.
This one. Alright, well, we need to save and call it here for the night. So yeah, that shall be it for today's stream. Next stream... did that save? Yeah, it did. Alright. That'll be it for today's stream. Next stream will be... I might get in one this weekend, but if not, next stream will be Tuesday. So look forward to that. But yeah, once again, thanks all for watching, and have a good rest of your day. And or night, everybody.